What's up, YTPC? Uncle Willie coming to you from the coop. Different position. Everything's wet. It's been raining for the last couple of days, so I'm trying to get a smoke in between the rain and whatnot. So here I am checking in. Had to take the Mobile Lounge back into the repair shop. Last week when I went to Boswell's, I noticed that it was pulling to the right. So I called the guy and talked to him, and he told me that he'd have it, take it in for alignment. Well, the alignment place is like a mile away from where I live, so I was like, if you want, I can just take it in there. That way I don't have to come over there, drop it off, all that bullshit, come back later and pick it up and all that stuff. So I took it over there Tuesday, and come find out, he took it in and put it on the alignment machine. He's like, okay, everything's good. He goes, it was in the red before we put it on the machine, on the rack. He said, now it's all in the green, everything is good. I was like, all right, so it's not gonna pull. Like, nope. He said, if it does, he said, you've got a contract with us for 6 months, even though it's through the other place and whatever. If you have any trouble within 6 months, you bring it back here and we take care of it. I said, all right, so it's not gonna pull. He's like, no. He said, if it does, you bring it back and I'll personally put it on the rack and check it out. All right. With a guarantee like that, you can't go wrong. So I drove it across the street in the mall parking lot, which was empty. And I couldn't really tell because I was going through the parking lot. I wasn't in a lane to find out what it was doing. So I jumped out onto the road. I didn't even drive it a mile, and the stretch of road I was on was straight. So it started pulling to the right. So I just flipped around, went back in. He saw me walk in the door, and I was like, he's like, let me see your keys. He took it in there, put it on the rack himself. He's the manager. He put it on his rack himself. About 15 minutes, he come back out in the waiting room and grabbed me and said, it's more than just out of line. The vehicle has shifted on the subframe. So that's why it's pulling to the right. He said, I've already contacted the repair shop and he's gonna be calling you to figure out what to do with it. By that time, the guy called me on the phone and I was like, it's him now. So I answered the phone. He was explaining to me what happened. I was like, well, yeah, the technician was just now explaining to me what was wrong with it and all. He was like, that's something we have to do here at our shop. Our guy won't be back until tomorrow, which would be Wednesday. He was like, so any day after Wednesday on, it'll be fine. Now, I've been getting my days mixed up since the holiday was on Monday. I keep thinking today's Friday, but it's only Thursday. So I took it over there this morning. He told me it's like a 5 or 6 hour job that they would have to do to it. So I took it over there this morning when they opened at 8 o'clock, and still waiting on the phone call to tell me what the verdict is, if they were able to do anything with it or whatnot. So here we are. But I didn't want it to be a wasteful day. So I figured I'd do a video, check in, let you guys know what was going on. I haven't done one in a few days. Everything's good here on my end other than the vehicle part. Just a little housekeeping. My Dunhill County Sandblast Bulldog, the white dot, Group 3, and in it is some Revor plug. I just can't stop smoking that stuff. I will admit this is not my favorite pipe. It's a good smoker, but I've got other pipes that smoke better. The price I paid for this, it wasn't like regular Dunhill prices. So I was wondering if it might have been a second or something, but it's not. It's an official Dunhill, white dot, white spot, whatever it is. I've just got better pipes. I love it though. I mean, I love the button because that makes it comfortable when you put it in your mouth. But I have found that smoking this Revor plug, it smokes the best flavor, best everything in my Falcon. The very first pipe I smoked it in. And then I've got a partial bent Dublin, it's an ardor, whatever you want to call it. It's a tapered bowl, which I usually smoke Virginias in it. And it hasn't been smoked that much. So I loaded that up the other day. That smoked this Revor plug really good. So I'm thinking that I'm just gonna smoke the Revor out of that ardor and out of the Falcon, or a better smoking experience. Damn fly. He must like the Revor also. It's just something in this that makes it so damn good. Just to let you know, I have more on the way. When I smoked the first bowl of it, I contacted my man and said, hey, look, what can you do for me? And he was able to hook me up. Now I just wait for it to go through customs and whatever and see how long it takes to get here. Hopefully it'll get here. If not, I told him I assume all responsibility if anything happens. I'm not gonna hold him responsible. He did what he said he was gonna do, and that was get it and ship it. That's all I can ask. Anything happens after that, it's on me. Like I say, I can't hold him accountable for it. If customs grabs it, and you know, he done everything the right way to do it, so it is what it is. Just a waiting game now. So I will be going to Boswell's tomorrow, with or without the Mobile Lounge. My buddy, he's gonna be there, so I'll meet up with him, have a couple bowls, a couple cigars or whatever. Our friend Deb, she's supposed to be there. So it should be a good time. A couple of us get together, shoot the bull. So I just wanted to check in and let you know what everything's going on around here. Everything is as good as can be expected, you know. It's just life's little curveballs they throw you every once in a while. All you gotta do is stand at the plate and hit it when it comes through. So I'm gonna jump off. Hope y'all had a good rest of your day. And until next time, you know what to do. Stuff them and puff them.